Welcome back, everybody, to the Stanley Parable
This
Ultra
is the
Deluxe
story of a
Sword,
man named...
or two, in other words. But we need to go grab. Why am I sliding?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Anybody
Stanley
else notice
decided
that?
to go to the
Like,
meeting
look,
room.
I have
Perhaps
like
he
a,
had simply missed
I have like
memo.
a cooldown on my walk all of a sudden. What the hell happened with that? Figurine Finders Committee meeting today in the meeting room. Either way, sorry. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stanley Parable. I got a job at the office with Jim. I mainly did this just to kind of keep an eye on him, you know, spy on him, make sure he's not like, you know, trying to undermine me or anything.
Tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
You dang right I did, because I have a thing about this. This bucket is supposed to be what actually has the DLC, like what makes it work. So I'm going to go see what all I can find in the usual places. Wait a minute, mission status. Inside of a sequel exhibit, nearby a fireplace, a private but smelly place for an important person. Somewhere both red and blue, I think I know where that is. Stairs, something to do with stairs. A large room, lots of boxes. Okay. By the way, how is everybody
Coming to a
today?
staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, so I don't know. I know what happens if I walk downstairs normally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the escape route where you try and escape the office. Okay, so that requires me to go like boop 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 boop. Woo. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Stepping in.
There we go. There we go. I got it. Okay. Now, I've never done it with a bucket. So let's see where it takes us. Because this is supposed to be escape. Thank you and good luck. Trust the completionist instinct. I got you, bro. I got you. So this is weird because I know the bucket's supposed to have some kind of a difference, right? Oh, okay. We're now leaving. Okay. Well, this is pretty similar to how it normally is. I don't know if the bucket might have an effect on it, though. Alright, there's Stanley. Right there's Stanley. First time I ever did this. I think this has a Portal reference, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in it. I'm sure it has a lot of Portal references. This is basically like a rip-off of... not rip-off, but like a rip from Gary's mod. All the textures and physics and everything. Okay. Wow, dude, they're making me go up a flight of freaking stairs. I'm not sure I ever walked up this many stairs the last time. Escape pod launch bay. Yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. Portal reference. It is like pitch black in here, dude. Whoa. What the fuck is with this bucket, bro? I mean, this is tender and sweet, but What the hell? The bucket escaped. Don't worry, bucket. Don't think about me. Just go. Be free. Huh. Okay, well that was the greatest thing ever. Let's keep going.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Bucket. Bucket. What the fuck? Where's my bucket?
When Stanley came to...
Nah. Get out of here with that shit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Replacement.
Perhaps he had
Oh,
simply
thank
missed a
God.
memo.
Okay.
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Try not to lose this one too. Okay, so eventually I'm gonna go do that again. I want to see if they get mad at me for doing it a second time. LOL, looks like 427. Ha ha ha. They made that drawing really ugly too. Kind of offensive.
Coming to a
Okay.
staircase,
No, I sure
Stanley and
didn't.
the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms.
I've
Am
thought
I
about that
crazy?
a few times
He
about
asked the
myself.
bucket. The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And
Oh,
that's
no.
when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps. How did I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed...
Where the fuck did
room
my
was
bucket
repeated,
go?
which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh shit.
Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it?
Okay, so
I
this
must
one's
find
the
it.
same.
Far off in the
Yeah.
distance now, he heard it.
Just the
calling to him.
dialogue's a little bit different.
Stanley, Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Could it truly be? He rushed forward from room to room, passing by one bucket after the next. None of them were his. None
Oh.
of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find me.
He had to find the bucket. He had to return to his old friend. It was the
Nah,
only way
dude,
to
I'm
truly
good. I
restore
really
his
don't want to
sanity.
find the
And then
bucket, man. I
suddenly,
really don't want to find the
froze
bucket.
dead in his
If
tracks.
it's talking to
He
me.
knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from.
Yeah,
The
it's
real
this way.
bucket was inside of him all along.
Oh shit.
It was incredibly painful.
Oh man.
Stanley doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Whoop.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security, and walked to her place.
You can never forget your bucket of
But on this
comfort and
particular
security.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right
Yeah.
away, she knew what the problem was.
He didn't have his bucket.
This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad. ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him.
You damn right.
Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket.
Everybody
at home in the
remember
first
your
place.
bucket. If you don't have your bucket, go get it.
Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter.
I need to get a bucket.
But of course, she had no time for this. There
The hell's
were
wrong with me? I don't have a
myriad of
bucket.
Confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself.
My life kicks ass.
And she backflipped all the way to work.
Oh man. What a way to get to work, dude.
All
I'd
his
be dizzy.
coworkers were gone. What could
Get
it
sick
mean?
to my stomach, man.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, we're gonna go to the right this time.
This was
We're gonna
not
go to the right.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
It's probably right.
And
I
here it
trust the
was.
bucket,
Had the
dude.
bucket turned
I
out to
don't
be
trust you
correct? Was this
necessarily.
better than
You're
No, never mind.
floating voice in
Bucket
the
was
sky.
wrong.
I trust my
Stanley
bucket though.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
Happy
said
12th
the
birthday,
bucket.
step
Don't
niece.
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What if I don't want to go to the cargo lift? Can I do this? No. Okay, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Well, if I'm dead, how am I going to pay for the cargo lift thing? And I forget, is there a way to get down here? There is, right? Yeah, wait a second, there is. I can go over there somehow. How is it? Woo! How is it that I can get over here? There we go.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What
I
do you
like
think,
Figlies.
Stanley? What
Figlies.
name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Figlies, dude. Rolls right off the tongue. Rolls right off the tongue. Oh! I can go over here. What the fuck? I don't even know where the hell this just... Whoa! Okay, I guess we're in the storage room. Possibly the back rooms of this place. Somewhere. Narrator, you still with us? Hello?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Oh shit, is this me?
Sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how
Yeah,
many times
it's a bucket,
I've done
dude.
it, it's always
you're supposed
the
to feel.
same feeling.
Guys, Jim is losing his
Emptiness
damn
in my
mind.
chest when I
Talking
set
about
it
buckets
down.
being a bad source of feeling happy.
It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Evidence number
Why
252.
everything feels
What
so...
evidence are you collecting here, necessarily?
What do I do with this treasure? I can
Also, why is it in reverse? I just
can
noticed that.
monetize it.
Everybody look, it's in reverse.
It's unthinkable. unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful.
Oh man, you're gonna freaking whore the bucket out?
There's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me.
Oop.
What's that? Who's there?
It's Big Daddy G. He's coming to get hit you. What the fuck?
Wait,
All
Stanley
right,
thought
cool.
to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
That's a good
How is
question.
that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Okay. Glad we double checked though. It's always good to double check. You know, sometimes you walk away from things at work and then you're like, "Ooh, shit, wait, I gotta go make
The
sure."
good old bucket.
Thank
Just
you.
standing
Good
in
old
the
bucket. I got my bucket
Off
back.
on another thrilling adventure together.
Let's all
Stanley
take just a
touched the
couple of
bucket
minutes and
tightly
let's
to
take a
his
deep
chest
breath.
And entered the door on his left.
Nice. We have our bucket. We're good. Let's keep going. I feel
This was
so
not
much
the
more
correct way
comfortable
to the
now.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
And I
And
never
here it
don't
was.
listen to my
Had the
bucket.
bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, I didn't.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question
Emperor
why or how this
Bucketine.
bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets
Bucket
can't talk.
Palpatine.
But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was
I don't
firmly
know.
convinced that the bucket
Something along
had
those lines.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Damn right I did. What else would I be doing with my life? I work in somewhere. I don't know exactly where I work.
In
but-
here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Starting to think that this bucket might actually not be that much of a good thing, but that's okay. Oh,
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
okay.
This is the sad story
Buckets.
of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What?
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Okay. Oh, did me and the bucket get married? Bucket? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Come here, bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press C to take me to work with you.
The
Whoa.
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press B to take me back home with you. Okay.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
We need to have a serious intervention with him then, and that we need to assure him that the bucket is a good, very, very good thing, but it's not something that he needs to obsess over constantly. Press G to go back to work. Okay, got you.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It
No,
can't
no, no, no,
talk.
no, 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 no. I
All
don't
it
like
will
that
ever
type of
truly do
adversity,
for you
sir.
is
La, la, la,
effectively
la, 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 la,
transfer
la,
a
la. I
liquid
can't hear
from
you.
one
I'm turning down your
location to a
volume.
different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Nope, you're a liar. Don't listen to the loud man. Yeah. See, listen to the bucket, Stanley. I actually agree with the bucket now. Press Z to go back home. We're going back home away from this jerk.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now
Yeah,
all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
The bucket at least shows me the love and attention I need. Right, bucket? Press C to ignore anyone in your life except for me. I trust you, bucket.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
That's right.
From now on,
Fuck off.
he's just going to
Get
tend
out of
to
here.
this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yes. Get lies. Lies. You sit on a throne of lies. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press I to go back home. Okay.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Damn right.
It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be
Sturdier.
better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Okay. Press I to relive the same day with me over and over. I'm going to press I like 50 times, dude.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's more
Why
than
do I
that.
feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
We're getting to him, guys. We're getting to the narrator. He's about to absorb into the bucket. Press F to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Okay.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No,
Hey, you stay the fuck away from my
What's going
bucket.
on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks.
Oh.
What's wrong with me? I don't understand.
Hey, baby.
Perhaps if I had the bucket,
How you
this would be less
doing?
confusing. Yes.
Woo.
The bucket could tell
Look
me
at that
what to do
handle
in
on
this
you.
troublesome situation.
Not the handle on this pan. That's actually kind of weird that you put candles in a pan. But, like, hey, this narrator needs to screw off of my bucket, dude. But,
Stanley, give me the bucket.
Hey,
Give it
you
to
back
me.
off,
Give me
dude.
the bucket, Stanley.
Nope.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
okay. Go back to work, Stanley. Okay. And never the... Okay, we're back. Thank God. That one kind of scared me because...
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought
Got
to
a
himself.
little
That's all I
too
need.
close to home.
If I
He's
can
trying to
make
get
it
with
through
my
this
bucket,
door,
dude.
I
That
can
dude
make
was
it-
trying to
Where
get
are
with
we
my
going
bucket.
Today, the bucket asked. Stanley
On an
just
adventure,
smiled.
bucket.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct
Also,
way to the
like, I
meeting
swear
room.
to God, I'm gonna get
Stanley
a
had
bucket.
felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that
now,
the employee lounge
I need a
was
bucket,
simply
you
the
know?
place to be.
I think I just need one. I
And
think
here it was. Had the
that's
bucket
what this
turned out
channel
to be
needs.
correct?
We need
Was this no?
a
Never
bucket
mind.
on this channel,
The
guys.
bucket was wrong.
That's exactly what we need.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, there's an
No,
alternative
said
route
the
that we
bucket.
can do, and I
Don't
think you
go
can
to the meeting
unplug
room.
the
Go
phone,
somewhere
if I'm
else.
not mistaken.
The
So I'm gonna go
cargo
back
lift,
and I want to
yes.
unplug the
Good,
phone.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
All right,
Stanley
Emperor
did not question
Bucketine,
why or
I
how
got you,
this
dude.
bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Of course. Like, don't y'all do what buckets say? Got a bucket, got a box. Thank you, Bushy. That's the
In
exact
here,
said
point
the
that I'm
bucket.
trying
Go
to
into
make.
this dark room over here.
Stanley once again
If you have a
obeyed
box,
blindly.
you also need a bucket. Maybe I'm gonna change everything. Maybe we're gonna call this channel Bucket Canyon from now on.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Nah, I'm gonna unplug the phone.
Oh, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets
Are you
can't
sure?
talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker?
No, I mean, I actually heard a
Timing is
voice
so
coming out of the
difficult.
bucket.
I
That's
wish
the
I were
thing. I
better
was...
at it. But there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
Wait, what? Where?
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively
I guess we're
silence
gonna
your
watch an
political
instructional video on
enemies?
comedic
And
timing,
more
everybody.
importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms
Take
raised
notes,
straight
everybody.
upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only
the
for
hell?
bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by
Well,
declaring
what
in
happens
your
if I don't
loudest
take a bathroom
possible
break? Do I
voice,
just piss myself?
I'm Dunny with the funny. Let's practice screaming, I'm Dunny with the funny now.
I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good.
Anybody laugh?
This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy.
Honestly, that's funnier than the whole
Finally,
damn joke.
it's time to
Like, if
hand
someone
out
were to say
surveys.
that to me after a
Collecting
joke,
hard data from your audience on how
I think I
wrapped
would
they were
laugh more
throughout the
from
joke
that.
is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
okay.
An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times. Just to
I'm glad
ensure
this
the
is gonna,
survey
like,
taker
stay
is
up. That
actually
way I
paying
can go
attention
back and, like,
not
take
simply
notes on
filling
this
in
crap.
answers at random.
Oh, okay.
And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp.
I had to take a screenshot of
After
that.
all, with each of us needed on the front lines of the war to
Oh
fight
my
the
God, why
12
does
negative
everyone have
who
guns
threaten
and-
our very existence and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles? All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as
Okay.
our children must do after us, and their children after them.
Okay.
Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well,
You
no
think?
matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So, with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Okay. All right. Let's give him a shot, guys. Let's see what happens. Because that now I'm a little more curious. All right. It looks like they made it so I can't jump off and change the story at all.
I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll
Are
be
ya?
in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy.
I'm feeling it
That's what
already,
you'll call
dude.
me.
I'm starting to
Thank
get like
goodness
into the
we have
mindset. I'm
instructional
getting into the
Otherwise,
mindset.
who
A
knows
talking
where
bucket.
we'd be right now.
But you're gonna have to
Well, I
really
wouldn't
work
be the
on
king
that
of comedy,
delivery
that's
though,
for
because
sure.
the last time was a
The
little
bucket
bit
spoke
subpar.
to
I'm not gonna lie.
Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. You heard it there, dude. Don't lie. Stop if you are right now. Even if you're lying down. Are you lying down right now? Stop lying down, because that's still lying. It has the word lying in it, which means you have to sit up or stand. Or you can lay down. So don't
When
lie
Stanley
down,
and
lay
the
down.
bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay, what happens if I go in the door on the right? Oop.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point. A dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the 2 doors room. What an egregious mistake. I made a fool of myself.
You should have listened to the bucket.
The title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp.
Nope.
I think
we need to give this guy a little bit of boost of confidence. Don't be so hard on yourself, dude.
Again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my...
Oh, did it reset us?
Here we go. You ready?
Okay, okay.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Okay. But what happens if I go to the door on the right?
What? We're back at the phone already? No. Here we go. You ready?
Okay,
When
all right.
Stanley and the
It got a
bucket
little
came to
pissed
set
off
of
at us.
2
It
open
was like,
doors, They entered the door on the left.
Okay, dude, psych. Oh, psych again. You thought I was gonna do it.
No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
Yes, I am. Me and the bucket are very
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes.
That was actually pretty good.
That again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not?
Yeah, that one didn't hit that well.
Pale with shame. Pale with shame. Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket?
Bro's losing his mind over here.
This bucket is so metal. I think I saw it playing guitar. No.
That one was good.
Away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of
These are the credits, by the way. Thank you to all the people in this that made this
game.
game, because y'all did a great job, like, honestly. Welcome, everybody. Hello.
That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
Yeah. Keep watching those instructional videos. Sorry, Leroy. I don't know what they did to Leroy, but okay. Leroy, if you're out there, we're very sorry.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Culture and distinction, dude.
Stanley
That's what I'm talking
the
about.
Bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The voice of the bucket as if the angels of heaven itself were singing upon my eardrums, making me feel as if I was being lifted upon a cloud, rising up above reality and space-time, simply being embraced by light and comfort.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do. Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I messed you up. You didn't get your dialogue that time. Douche. let's get out of here.
No, stop.
Oh,
Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point.
Which, if that's it.
True, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Really?
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
I don't think I want to. Bucket, you better stay close, dude. Is this a bucket? Okay.
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is.
Everybody
or
be
is
ready.
not
Everybody
a
be ready,
bucket.
because this
Okay,
I might have to get some help on this one.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
Is it a bucket? Is it a I don't know. Y'all want to answer this for me? Is it a bucket? Because, I mean, it looks like one, but this game is kind of screwy. Sure. Yeah, it's a bucket, dude.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket.
Oh,
not an
fuck
actual
you.
Bucket.
I knew I should have hit no.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
Oh, I got it too late. Okay, well, I'm gonna take it for this one. No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Thank you. That came in handy.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
I'm going to say probably yes.
Correct.
Ha!
This is a bucket.
I'm good at this game.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's
Fuck.
an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
But dude, you've shown me 2 buckets that weren't buckets.
Is this a bucket?
Yes, it's a bucket.
Correct.
Ha.
This is a bucket.
Suck one, narrator. I knew it.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What the hell you mean it's both?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Yes. That's a bucket. Oh.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing
A
could
bucket is
possibly be
beautiful is
something.
what it is.
Unless,
it's not
in your
something. A
twisted
bucket
mind,
is
have you
beautiful.
somehow
Everybody
convinced
remember
yourself
that.
that a bucket is nothing?
I'm going to put
Answer
a
me
bucket
straight,
inside of a
Stanley.
box.
You believe that nothing
Or a
is
box
bucket?
inside of a bucket. Actually, I think Wait, I didn't listen to his question right there. Is that a yes or a no answer? Fuck it. Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out.
Me too.
I've lost all sense of perspective. What
I have
is
as well.
a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments
I
ago, I
don't
could
know.
answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I
No.
a bucket?
I think that a bucket
Stanley, I
is
can't
what
keep
keeps
doing
us.
this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
You
I
do?
don't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely. Okay, here we go.
No, wait. No, I said no. Shit.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Yes.
How did everything disappear?
The
Wait,
game's a bucket.
Was everything a bucket?
Yes,
Every
everything
single
is a
thing in the
bucket.
game was a bucket. My God, I had no idea. How could...
You're a bucket.
Except me.
I'm a bucket.
I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh,
Oh,
this is
okay.
wonderful.
We're not buckets, I
We're not
guess.
buckets.
Well, you guys are. You guys are buckets.
Yes, I actually
Everybody
feel
in the
much
audience
more at
today is a
ease right
bucket.
now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue. But
Which
it doesn't
means
change the
I love
fact
all of
that
you
we
very
haven't got
dearly
a
because you're all
game.
buckets.
So, tell you what. I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Okay.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows?
I'm going to
what that
scream it
information might
in
do
their
to a
face
person.
as loud
All right,
as I can.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's go see
All
what
of his
other
co-workers were gone.
load of
What
baloney
did it
I can
mean?
get myself into
Stanley
because
decided to go
I
to the
don't
meeting.
know
Perhaps he had simply
how
missed
much
them.
new stuff they actually put into this game. I've gone about every direction I know to
companionship that
go,
stands the
almost.
test of time.
Maybe. I have not done the ending where you do the bomb. So let's go see if we can do like the
Stanley
world ender
tossed the
bomb,
bucket
and
tightly
then
to
we'll
his
see what
chest
we got going
and
from there.
entered the door on his left.
Somewhere both red and blue, and this also has some bearing to it, so I feel like we need to go to the stairs, wherever the hell the stairs are, and then we also need to go to the red and blue
Coming to a
doors,
staircase,
because I know what he's
Stanley
talking
and the
about there.
bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Okay, yep.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
No, it's
Even now,
it's
in his darkest of hours,
2,
did the
8,
bucket's warmth
4,
and guiding light
5.
pierce, but Stanley guessed
Ha!
the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Man, it's been a couple
Was the
weeks since I
bucket
played this
guiding
game, and I still remember that. High
Yes,
five me.
This
Alright.
is certainly the most logical explanation.
Come on, bucket. I would definitely say I'm not sure how much they added as far as like,
The
because if you need the
elevator
bucket
raced
to go
down,
on different
plummeting
adventures, but those
towards
different
an
adventures
unknown
also
It would be all Stanley could do.
Like,
to
they
keep himself
changed the
together,
set of the
if not
game.
for the bucket.
So I'm kind of
Soothing him,
curious as to
comforting
what
him,
else I can do,
reassuring that in
because I
this
try and go
darkest
down
moment
that
of
one elevator
uncertainty,
that takes
he
you on
will
the
be all
confusion
right.
ending,
The
and then I
bucket is here
just
for you,
end up
Stanley.
going to where he wants you to
Everything will
destroy
be
the
fine.
bucket, and then it resets you. So I'm kind of curious what I have to do there.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. And the boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
They were probably spying on everybody's buckets. They were probably trying to make sure that they didn't take the bucket home, because this company isn't nice enough to let us take our comfort buckets home. They don't even give us a Christmas
monitors
bonus
jumped to life,
inside of a
and
bucket.
Stanley
They just
nearly
give me
dropped the bucket
like
in shock.
$10,000
Everyone in
and
the
they
office
don't
was
put it
being
in a bucket.
videotaped,
I said, if
monitored
it's not in the
like guinea
bucket,
pigs.
I don't want it, dude.
The bucket had never seen anything like
Keep
this.
that
and it very
$10,000.
nearly burst into
I just
tears
want
as
my
Stanley
bucket.
cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
You listen here, bucket. I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to you. And if anything does happen to you, I'm gonna make sure I die first. I want you to live.
Was the bucket
Way to
under
go,
the
bucket.
mind control
free.
facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
I hope
What
not.
kinds of things does a bucket want to
Bucket, do you need to
or
talk to
not
me?
want to do in the first place?
It's okay, dude.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
I am furious, dude. Somebody tried to hurt my bucket.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
Hey
else's
now,
control.
hey, if the
Never.
bucket has some stuff
He
to talk
squeezed
about,
the bucket
we're
tighter.
not going to
His
just
one friend in
pretend
the
like it didn't
entire
happen.
world.
All right,
At
we need
this
to
point,
we need to
he
comfort
could
the
trust
bucket. The
no
bucket
one
comforts us
except
all
for
the time. The bucket comforts us, and if we can't return that favor
But
to
here
it,
was the proof.
then who are we
The
as people?
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Well, that really was a really good comment there, Bucket. And we could take down the system. But why would we want to do that? Why would we want to take down the system whenever me and the bucket could rule the world? Could you imagine the things that me and the bucket could do if we were in control? Just imagine it. You have a bucket. You're already ahead. You're already powerful because this bucket is going to give us the power we need. Even if they won't listen to me, they're going to listen to the bucket. Even if they won't follow my orders, they'll follow the bucket's orders. Even if the entire world ends, we still have the bucket. I say no. I say fuck it.
But at
On!
the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been
No.
the bucket's plan all along? To take
Oh
over
yeah,
the
I gotta
machine
act like
and claim the power
I don't know what the
for
hell's going on. Oh, Bucket, how could you do it?
itself?
You're doing a good job. Doing a really,
Stanley
really good
was
job.
prepared
Keep
to
it up,
throw
Bucket.
the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an
Don't
image
throw the
appeared
bucket
upon
away.
the enormous screen. Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Okay. Yay, flamingos!
Stanley
Yay, whatever
flipped
that bird
through one video of
is.
silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him.
Penguins!
This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Wait,
The
which
mind
one's that one?
controls were only a facade to disguise its true
Anybody know what that bird is?
intentions. Had the bucket known this all along?
Hummingbirds.
Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands. The one
That
who
thing?
had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
A toucan?
Stanley and the bucket
I believe,
never found
of some
freedom
kind?
because they spent the rest of their lives
A
here
duck!
in this place.
Yay!
living through
I'm gonna
life
leave it on
streams
this one. I
of
love
the
ducks.
silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
I agree, dude. I got
Stanley
buckets. I got a duck.
Stanley.
Man, I can put my duck inside of a bucket. I can call it a ducket. Oh, man. I would love a ducket, dude. Could you imagine it? Having a bucket, and then you put a duck in it, and then you carry that around everywhere with you?
All
Dude,
of
that
his
would be the
co-workers
best
were
fucking thing
gone.
ever.
What could it mean?
If somebody gets
Stanley
me a duck
decided
and a
to go to
bucket,
the
I'm gonna,
meeting room.
like,
Perhaps he had
give you a
The
freaking
bucket
high
made
five.
Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps
Damn
he
right,
would
dude.
become both of those things. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What other directions do I have to go? I've done a lot so far, but I guess let's go do the normal ending? Like, I mean, sure. Gotta see the DLC. Maybe there's stuff in the base game, too, that I have not necessarily... Well, wait a minute.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The
Yeah.
aura of jealousy. It's as
Yes.
clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Well, fuck the broom closet.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's
Nuh-uh.
what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you,
Yeah,
Stanley.
well, this
Don't
ain't
give
your
in.
ordinary
Don't
bucket,
hand
dude.
over the bucket.
This is a
I
duck
know how
bucket.
hard
It's a
it must
ducket.
be,
We got...
Given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now.
I
but you
lost
have to
what
be
I was
strong.
going with that.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
You damn right it
Can't
is.
hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low
you
the broom closet has sunk that it has to resort to
vacuum
this stream of petty insults
box.
simply in
You
order to get
vacuum
you
box.
to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this
Mop
broom
box.
closet for a
That's what you
variety
are.
of
You're a
reasons.
mop box.
But even this is worse than I
broom
had
closet.
imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
Well,
that your
how
relationship is
dare
purely superficial and convenient?
this broom closet
your
say that
life
about
is
me and the
so
bucket?
banal
I'll have
and
you know
meaningless
that
you'd feel the same
this
sort of
bucket
kinship
and I
towards any
just
inanimate
recently went on
object
our
which happened to lay in your
15
path
wedding
in an
anniversary.
even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
I can't stand it.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have
The
changed
janitor
and
that
evolved
uses
over
you
the years. Let him have it.
doesn't even bother to pick up his wrappers of freaking Twinkies after he eats them. He just throws them in the mop bucket, and then he takes a piss in it. That's what you are, broom closet.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's
There we
settled.
go.
No more
Property of
debate,
Stanley.
No more discussion.
I mean, that's
Take
a little bit
hike,
demeaning.
broom closet,
I
with all
don't
your
own
meandering
the bucket. The
philosophical
bucket has
diatribes
a
about the
free
nature of
spirit,
cleaning
and I am
supplies
not
and their
going to hold it
relationship
down.
to broom closets in the natural order of things.
But as far as the broom closet goes, and just to make sure it steps the fuck off,
All right,
I'm gonna
I've
put
got
the
a
sticker
second
on it.
sticker back here, and
Whoop.
I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see?
Hell yeah.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way,
I have
if
a
you're
hat
ever
hat.
unsure
It's like a
whether the
hat
thing
with a
you're
picture of a
holding
hat
is
on
a
it.
bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
I believe it. Can I get like a property of Stanley on the sticker bucket?
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display.
I am too.
You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I like it. There was some distance between it. Yeah, fuck you, broom closet. Get out of here. Anyways, let us
Coming
continue.
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
We sure did. Get right. That was the elevator that went nowhere.
Stepping into
So
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revel, but Stanley guessed the correct code by
does anybody
sheer
also
luck.
notice that he
Was
says
it the
that he
bucket
was
all along?
once
Was the
again
bucket
stunned?
guiding him?
Like, so
Yes,
is he
this is
remembering
certainly
the fact that
logical
he's doing this over and over, or is like what's going on here? Is Stanley just fucking blacking out, going? Then he comes back, and he's just another day at the office. Kind of seems like what's happening to
Stanley
me.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes. Listen, Bucket, we don't need the narrator anymore. He gave me
Lights
everything
rose
I
on an
need.
enormous room
I
packed
have
with television
property of
screens.
Stanley. I have a
What
bucket. I don't know
horrible
how he
secret
put
did
the
this
bucket
place hold?
sticker underneath the
Stanley and the
property of
bucket
Stanley
both
sticker,
wondered to
considering he
themselves.
put that one on first. But we're not going to question that. We're not going to question the reality of the game.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in
I would
the
never
office
drop
was
the
being
bucket.
videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen
Wait a minute,
anything
is that
like
me?
this,
Is that me?
and it
Is that
very
me?
nearly burst
Bet
into
you it's me.
tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
Yep,
it
sure
that
is.
everything would be fine.
Okay. I think it'd be pretty safe to say. I'm going to try and click some of the buttons that are in this room
Was
that we
the
go to in
bucket
just a
under the
second.
mind control facility's
But
influence
if I
as
can't do
well?
that, I'm going to go
Had
ahead
the
and do the
bucket been
normal
told to do
ending.
things it didn't wish to do. What kinds of
And
things
then
does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
figure it out from there.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket
Couldn't
tighter.
be.
His
Not like
one
that's
friend
every
in the
day.
entire world. At this point, he could
In
trust no one
Earth.
except for the bucket.
Couldn't possibly
But
be
here
that
was
you're
the
under
proof.
someone
The heart
else's
of the
control,
operation.
dude.
Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past
Okay, I
began
got a
to
question
sink in,
after he's done with his
Stanley
dialogue,
decided
because
that this machinery would never again exert its
does
terrible
anybody
power
know
over another human life.
if this
For he and
room,
the bucket
just
would
this whole
dismantle the
room full of
for
controls and
good.
buttons and stuff
Two
like this,
best
does anybody
friends,
know
Stanley
if
and
this
the
has
bucket,
any
up against
bearing
the
to
world.
anything in this game?
They
Like, can I do
high-fived in a really
anything
cool
with this
way,
stuff?
And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down
Because it
the
says
system.
console disabled. There's a door over here. This door also seems to open because there's like a red light here. There's something about it. Hold on. One. Okay. Okay, that's also a sound. Everybody give me just a second. I want to see if I can figure out the mystery of this room really quickly. And if I can't figure it out in the next like 5 minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing. But there has to be something, right? I mean, it would only be for the people who really play this game to like a dedicated, I have to figure out what the Easter egg is, but I don't know, man. I can't even get up to that one, which makes me think maybe there is no point to this, but yeah, but see, like, they all have symbols too, right? So they have triangle, 2 arrows, I guess like a chocolate bar and a 10. I don't know. Okay, well, I get... There's a really big button right here. Okay. I think it might not have anything to do with anything. But then again, randomly pressing buttons seems to be what this guy's good at, so why not join him? Anybody else notice that? They had like the same sound? My ADHD is going wild right now. My leg's fucking shaking. No. Okay. I can't figure it out. I'm not smart enough, dude. I'm not smart enough. There's no way. I don't have the brains for that. System power.
When at last
System
they came-
power off.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Probably.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them
Yeah, if you
began
want to talk
discuss the
about
kind
mind
of life
control,
they
though,
wanted to
isn't
live
sometimes our
once they
worst
stepped
enemy
through
just
this
ourselves?
massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse. From
You
the end.
just spreading
True,
your
it was a
germs
simple life they
in
envisioned, but it
every
was
part of
one
the
they'd lived
world. That's
together,
awesome.
with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and
Uh-oh.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
Well, I'm not going to let anything happen to you, dude. You and me are going to be best friends for
not
everybody.
While he has such a precious bucket in his arms, not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
Oh, shit.
But at least he has the bucket.
Yeah, I'm okay. If
To
I have the
trapped
bucket, I'm
eternally
okay.
in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Mm-hmm.
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yep.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No.
Yep.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Fair enough.
Suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Agreed.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly.
Let's see how
50
fast we can get
clicks.
50.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness
Okay.
to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
Damn
Why
right.
don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. Here we go. Gonna find 417. 417. 417. 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Got you. I'm ready, dude. Do this.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Yep, I agree. 415. 415. Right here.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. I like this. Getting into it.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Yeah, the copy machine. Where the fuck is the copy machine? Oh, there it is.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Sounds good to me. I'm kind of a little pissed off that you've made me come back over here twice, but oh, wait, I passed it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Yeah.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. A few clicks over here.
Almost got it.
Oh,
Now
shit,
the
he's
copy
getting excited.
machine, do that one again.
I'm almost curious if I held the bucket and did this, what
Finish
would
it off,
happen?
Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, we did it.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
All right.
That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Thank
Just
you.
think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really?
Hey,
now.
you straightened me out. You showed me the light. That's what I have to say. You showed me that I had an error in my ways, and you know, I don't know where I would have gotten without you. I really appreciate it. Oh my gracious. Notifications. Okay, so how in the hell do I do this? Yes. Fuck you. I'm out of the map.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map. until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Also,
So,
is this
now
the
that you're
only
here,
thing
what
that
do you think?
exists outside
Isn't
of
this
this
a fun
window?
and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes, because
Well,
I
I don't know how to
wanna.
say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart.
You're right. I am going to go do that with the bucket. Now that I think about it, we need to go do it with the bucket because if the. Hello?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Wait a second. Who the fuck is that? Because. Where's my bucket? This.
Not everyone
This
so lucky to have
is
a bucket,
my
but Stanley
wife.
is a very lucky
This
fellow.
is Stanley's
Very
wife.
lucky indeed.
The bucket. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting out of here with the bucket. Haha.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans.
The great
and the
bucket
bucket's own
wars of
complicity therein,
fucking
of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have
3000
taken
BC.
to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed, and the bittersweet reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity.
This is why
and
we need
abandoned
buckets.
as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
No,
Said the bucket.
not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults.
Holy
I was
shit.
young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As
No!
Stanley screamed and
Stanley!
screamed, the
Don't
bucket revealed
fare
its
away
true
from the
form,
bucket, dude.
transforming into a mighty
The
beast
bucket
of
is
untold
essential to
power, its
life.
fangs
It's
glistening like-
important. Oh.
My God, Stanley.
Oh!
You did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have
No!
easily been overwhelmed by the bucket's power. I'm speechless.
Why would you
You've
do it?
demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside
I
it.
don't care about all the dark magic. I just want the bucket. Oh no!
All of
Oh,
his co-workers were gone.
I'm
What
sad
could it
now.
mean?
I
Stanley
aw.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh, wait, here it
Perhaps
is.
he had simply missed a memo.
Never be my Valentine right next to the bucket. Absolutely, I will.
It takes
Come
a
on,
lot of
bucket.
humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, I've got to think. There has to be one more spot that I've missed, right? There's got to be
This was
one
not
more
the
spot that
way
I've
to the
missed.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No,
And if it...
never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay, so that's how you go and, like, it tries to get you to destroy the bucket.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Let's just jump off the edge.
cargo lift, yes.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms.
Aw,
How deeply touching.
I love it. I think that was a good end to it. Well, either way, I think I've actually done everything for this game, but you can come join me the next time I decide to do one of these lives. I like to do these, kind of come hang out with y'all. If you enjoyed this live, go check out some of my other stuff on my channel. I got a lot of stuff over there. I don't know, mostly garbage, but you know, you might end up liking it. Either way, thank you everybody for coming and joining me today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I've enjoyed all the people who have come in and come to be a part of this. So, love you. Have a good day.